So I'm not going to make any fancy editing or add music to this video. I'm simply just going to get right to the point. I want to start off by saying that hello, this is Angel, also formerly known as Scarrack Truther. I am the creator of the videos of this channel, and I've shown my face publicly before in this channel, but here I am again. To quickly summarize my absence, back on October 11, 2020, when this whole big scenario that everyone was made to quarantine, to stay in their houses, I was continuously making videos exposing this agenda that these globalist elite were pushing against humanity and against the world. I was telling people that this was, first of all, that this thing that was allegedly contaging people all throughout the world was a complete and utter lie and a hoax. And I know there's going to be so many people rolled their eyes and disagreed with me at the time, and probably some still do, which, I mean, hey, all farewell, I mean, that's your opinion. But I was providing evidence, I was providing information for my claims, for my thesis that this was a complete and utter lie. And unfortunately, many of my videos were getting taken down for a new YouTube policy that they added for quote-unquote medical misinformation. And eventually I began to receive community guideline strikes, and over time I was losing the momentum of posting these videos because of that. Eventually I ended up getting my final third strike in this channel, and my channel ended up getting terminated for the first time. After this, I had two backup channels. One was called Scarrack Truther V2, the other one was called Scarrack Truther V3. Now, although I had these two backup channels, I really didn't post much in general in them, and although I did have a lot of followers in them, in the end those channels ended up getting community guideline strikes as well, so I wasn't going to be using those channels forever. And so in the end I ended up deleting both of those backup channels, and I don't have them anymore. I deleted the account and the emails with them. They're completely gone. So I was left with pretty much nothing. However, 1 year later, after making I don't know how many appeals to YouTube, I eventually reached out to Team YouTube on Twitter, and I told them about my termination that had happened just a year prior. After one day, they reached out to me and they apologized and said that we didn't find that your channel was violating our community guidelines. And it's like, okay. That being said, though, my old videos that were taken down, those videos were never recovered. So I ended up recovering my channel. Now, I didn't post anything for a few months. I started to post around March of 2022. Now, this is where I mess up everything, because literally the first video I upload after coming back to YouTube on the year 2022 was the trailer to a new series I've been working on, and I have a few videos here if you guys want to watch them, called Noahide Utopian. And the first video literally got taken down for hate speech. Because it was a trailer, I didn't want to add any narration, let alone a disclaimer in the video. But that was my mistake. Like, you can't post an Adolf Hitler speech without adding a disclaimer or some narration or context to it, or else it'll get taken down for hate speech, is basically what I'm trying to say. So that's what happened. I had that trailer in, and of course, the series that I've been working on, Noahide Utopian, takes another look. It takes a different turn of events on what happened in World War II. And I think it will help people understand more what's actually happening in this modern world. This continued to happen with a few other videos I had. I continued to make the mistake of not adding a disclaimer or narration to the video to add context, or even just adding my face in the video would have helped even. But of course, I didn't do that. So I ended up losing and getting guideline strikes for more hate speech, and eventually I uploaded some YouTube short that had a speech of Adolf Hitler, and that video of course had no disclaimer whatsoever at all, and that video got taken down for hate speech. And I ended up losing my channel again. First time for medical misinformation, the second time for hate speech. So 3 years have gone by, and although in those 3 years I could have made so many videos and this channel probably would have blown up again, You know, it really opened my eyes. I think God really wanted me to go through that. Nothing in the end of what I talked about or presented in this channel really mattered. What mattered was my faith. And I realized that I actually lacked a lot of faith in God, like straight up. I was a lukewarm Christian. But anyways, just to get to the next point, I ended up creating a new channel, and this is where I'm going to start posting new truth videos now. It's called PropTune. You guys can go subscribe to it now. Now, before I leave, I just want to quickly address that because I have this new YouTube channel, PropTune, and because I'm going to be posting truth content in that channel now, I won't be posting any more truth content in this channel. I really don't know what niche am I going to touch, but if you guys want to stick around with whatever content I'll be making in this channel now, you guys can. I do have three more last videos I'll be posting before whatever I'm going to start posting in this channel that I have to upload in this account. But as I said, if you guys are all about just truth, Jesus Christ, Christian content, and conspiracies, I recommend all of you to go subscribe to PropTune. So yeah, I think that's all. I think I've said what I had to say, and I'll see you guys in the future.